Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Let's Play of The Executive. Last episode we had a lot accomplished. We got a lot done. We won awards, we paid off loans, and we made money. Not a lot as far as what you think like nowadays, right? 300, 400, 500 million dollar movies. But for 1975, we got enough in the bank to feel like we can scrape together an existence here and actually become something. Now, our objective, get 40 mil. We're a long ways from that, but we're not as long as we think we are. All right? The first thing I think that we should do is research some more premium features. So I think a good baseline to kind of get right now is maybe unlocking at least one in each of these categories. So let's see here. Let's look at production. We got quips, catchphrases, voiceover, cultural references. I mean, it's cheap enough. Let's unlock that. We've got something unlocked for props. Location, not so much. We got 67 left here. Let's go for natural light shooting. I like that. And we've unlocked 2 things for production. Let's go to post-production. Not a lot unlocked here. I don't think we have. We do have something unlocked for the visuals and the film score and the storytelling. I like narrative. I'm a writer, so narrative framing. I just like the way that sounds. I like the pairing of those words. All right, so it's time we can start another movie. Because again, we got to make money. Got to spend money to make money. We're trying to make money. We're in August, so again, we think about like it usually takes 6 months, 6 to 8 months. Right, because the other thing with premium features is that they can also add time to your production. So if we're in August, again, basically September, kind of like we were with episode 2 at one point, we were kind of pondering this. Let's do chase movie. And I think chase works with action. And let's do PG-13. Now let's look for a director for this freaking thing. H.B. Halicki. Halicki. Look at that, 52 domestic, 43 critics, 91 script, 30K for 4.5 points. Yeesh. John Frankenheimer, not as great with the script, much better with critics. Nearly the same, but only 30K and 2 on the points. I am a little you know what? Let's go with John Frankenheimer. That's just a lot. Carl Lee. I like it. I like it. Oh, but there's someone else. 43 here. Hal Holbrook. I think I want this to have a lot of success. 81 on the script. 67 were critics. 43 domestic. 3.5 points. Well, because I shaved it on the director, I'm fine giving. Am I fine giving it? Yeah. I mean, anyone I really want is going to want. It looks like 3.5 points, 3.5 points. Let's do it. I ain't happy about it, but let's do it. Black Eye on the production team. Let's see. This isn't going to be Fast and Furious. This is going to be... No, I'm sorry. Quick and angry. Right? Quick and angry. There's an inappropriate joke I can make there. I will not make it, at least not this time. Let's go. We are into September and we are starting pre-production on this. Alrighty. So when we think about an action chase movie, what do we, I mean, is the writing really that important? I'm going to go down 25%. And I mean, I actually really don't know where to go on this. So I'm actually going to leave this at 30. And let's just do 35, maybe? I don't know. Props. Yeah, set armorer. And let's do some natural lighting, right? Those are 2 that we can lock in right now. And let's keep going on those. Alrighty, so chase action. I feel like editing is important, and I feel like special effects is also important. Stunts? Heck, yeah. Fight choreography. That sounds good. And then let's talk about pacing. I don't want to spin that much. Narrative framing. Let's do that. That pours into the editing standpoint. So we've thrown some premium features into this movie here. Let's see how it ends up cracking out. Domestic. Let's get Belinda on it. Alrighty here. Again, I don't know how to feel about this. Euro Cup Summer, Memorial Day opening, generalist. So that kind of helps us with a 48% split. No competition there. I think we're going to go with Paramount on this. Let's see, 46 and 4.5. They don't have anything on this. They aren't really looking, you know, general. There's no special events, so we're gonna say with Paramount here. Alrighty, let's see what's cracking here. May 1976 release. 6.5, 8.5, 6.5, 7.5, and 5.5. So people quick and angry about this movie, huh? Not really loving it. Let's see if we can at least make our money back on it. We did. That's the most important thing to me right now, honestly. I mean, I won an award. You know, we won an award a couple of last episode, but a couple of years ago. You know, I think we're all right. 2.8 mil we made. Nice, nice. Number 1 at the box office. Mother Jugs and Speed. What the hell kind of? All right. Cool. And we've got our analytics done. Action, we did not push it enough in special effects. So we know that. However, we know that chase and action are a great combination. So that's important. That's perhaps the most important information in a lot of aspects for this. So let's see, 100 points right here into research. I mean, here's the thing, right? I think we only have space for 2 people. There's only 2 desks, so I can't hire another person, I don't think. I would love to hire an analyst to get them to working on some other things, but we just got to keep moving towards that 40 mil. So we're going to start immediately again on another movie. And I think I want to do again another one of these. Let's do romance. We haven't done one in romance. And let's see here. A teen rom. PG-13. Let's see here. Gene Wilder as our director. Sure. Now here's. Do we want a 47-year-old teenager? I mean, something just feels wrong about that. And there's no teenagers here. The youngest we have is 26, Cynthia Myers. And she would do terrible with the script. God awful. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. The domestic isn't there, but this feels the most appropriate. So I'm gonna roll with that, just because we're, you know, this is me playing this. This isn't Drake playing this or something like that. So what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this. I don't know. I don't know. What do we call this? We call this Mac High. That's what we'll call it. Just Mac High. I don't know what the Mac means. It's Mac High. That's what it is. Alrighty. Let's see here. And let's get cracking on it.
3 hours later.
Alright, had to take a quick break there, but let's keep going. Let's speed it up here. Mac high. See what we end up with. Alrighty. So we've got our romance teen PG-13 movie here. Romance? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with writing. Let's add some cultural references here. That feels very 70s-ish. Let's go with subtext writing. Let's make it all writing. Let's see what we can do there. Breaking news: the dawn of home entertainment. From The Hollywood Correspondent. The movie industry is buzzing with enthusiasm as revolutionary Betamax and VHS start gaining traction. Now audiences can bring their favorite films into their living rooms, watch them whenever they please, and even rewind to relive iconic moments. Hollywood insiders are speculating how this groundbreaking technology will reshape the business from box office numbers to rental shop empires. So this is again a component that's very similar to Game Dev Tycoon, right? Game Dev Tycoon follows the history of the gaming industry. So, you know, Ninvento is supposed to be Nintendo, and, you know, the advent of mobile gaming and the death of the Commodore 64, different things like that. So this is an aspect of that. So I believe this unlocks the ancillaries for us. Let's see if it actually does. Oh, before we can go there, we've got to do some post-production planning. So, I mean, I think special effects is probably not really important. And when I think about a romance movie, let's go there. And, I don't know, storytelling, narrative framing. I mean, let's go storytelling. Let's go narrative framing. So if we look at research right here, we go look at ancillaries. Now home entertainment is finally unlocked. Now this will allow us to begin securing deals with home entertainment distributors and generate additional revenue from your catalog. And actually for this game, this is where you can actually begin to make a decent amount of money. It actually feels like this is way more lucrative for your business than actually like just straight up producing films and having them go through theatrical runs. So I actually want to unlock this because this gets us to a point where we can start making money the fastest. It's just a really beneficial thing to kind of get into. So with that said, let's go to ancillaries right here. Let's look at home entertainment deals. We want to get this cracking as soon as possible. You have Belinda. Now, Target is 80. Obviously, Belinda's nowhere near that. She's not going to get us the best deals, but she will get us deals. So let's start the search on that while we're still working on Mac High here. Okay, now I actually ran into a little bit of a conundrum because Belinda's not idle. So if we want someone to do this, we'd actually have to stop Belinda from securing that deal. I think securing this deal is more important than the distribution. So I'm just going to go next. I'm not going to postpone it to wait for our salesperson. We're just going to see what we can get. MGMs, looking for romance. Now you see again, our selections aren't as great as it would be if we had Belinda doing it. We got 3 movies, so some competition, but this may help us right here. There's not any events happening though, but we have a romance. So MGM is going to end up being really the default choice. 7, 8, 7, 6, and 9.5. Interesting. So critics were on it. The audience freaking loved it. The people loved it. So let's see here. We have our ancillary deals. So we have deal durations, the breakage fee, and special attributes related to it. So they're not big on studio movies, but they're really good on special editions. They're not really good on cult classic movies, but they're good on studio movies. I think in the beginning, it's better to go for shorter deals because you're also building your catalog or your back catalog of movies early on, and so I think it makes more sense that as you stumble onto great movies and start generating great franchises, you want to be able to negotiate as many deals as possible to optimize how much you make. So we're going with Video Central versus Video Central. I don't get that. So we're going to pick that deal. So we've got 28 we've made off of ancillaries and a mil. Now 2 mil we've made off of Mac High. And you see, we're pushing here. You know, we're boogieing. Alrighty here. So total scores B, 2.3 mil made. Came in second place at the box office. And let's see. Let's get some analytics going on Mac High with Black Eye. We're going to generate insights on that. And let's see here. I mean, obviously, get him going with that. What did we learn? Romance, sound design, and music, we were on the mark. But writing, we were a little bit short. So we know that, right? We know that. Still didn't get any unlocks on Affinity, but again, as we make more, we'll figure that out. I mean, Gene Wilder being the director is kind of crazy, but yeah. So, yeah, there we are. I think we're gonna actually pause it here for episode 3. I mean, let's think of some things that we did. We were able to actually negotiate our ancillary revenues, 3-year deal. As hopefully we can time it up better next time so that our salesperson can actually negotiate our sales deal, and she'll hopefully have a lot more skill to be able to do that. But yeah, we're just going to keep cracking with these movies, exploring different themes. Before we go, we can actually, as a last bit of an item here, we have a bunch of different things we can do. We can, unlock more home entertainment. Essentials, fan favorites. I can't remember with our deal. Special editions. So let's see here. Do we? I don't really see that. You from the home and fan from the late edition. Theatrical TV spots behind the scene. Let's hold off on that for a little bit. Let's unlock some things. All right, high school. I mean, would have fit Mac High perfectly. A movie about movies, a movie about religion, and a movie about cars. Let's see here. I'm trying to think about. So right now, I'm trying to think about money makers, trying to set us up for the future. So I think I'm gonna go high school and cars. You know what? We've got 70, and we could probably still unlock another production feature. So let's unlock 2 more here. I didn't really like that selection. Assassin, Treasure Hunt, Werewolf, Doctor. They are really wanting me to have a werewolf movie, which is crazy. I'm gonna go Assassin because I think that plays great. And look, everybody loved National Treasure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could go Doctor if we were trying to do like an ER movie-ish type thing, or maybe you might think of something like one of my favorite movies from the 70s is The Hospital, stars John C. Scott. Love that movie. Could go Doctor, but I'm trying to make money, and so let's go with Treasure Hunt. And now let's look at a production premium feature. Thematic expertise. I actually like that for script here. Again, I'm a writer. I'm partial to writing. Yeah, we don't have anything. We don't have enough for anything. And no, let's go visual. Let's go visual. We were trying to be a bit more balanced, and let's go with that. So let's do. Go back, creatures. Let's do weather effects. Okay, so we've got, except for film score, we've got 1 of almost everything, and we've got 2 that we're missing. So in the next episode, we'll build up and get a little bit more balance with the premium features we're adding. But yeah, that is it. So let me know what you thought. Please drop your thoughts, ideas, suggestions in the comments. If you liked it, please like. If you really liked it, please sub. And also check out the podcast, Thoughts and Players. We drop an episode typically every week. Trying to be more consistent with that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.